All are welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to discuss about some important questions with answers related to the above videos. I think these questions are very useful to enhance your knowledge regarding surveying and mapping activities. What is surveying? Surveying is the art and science of determining the relative positions of various points or stations on the floor of the earth with the aid of measuring the horizontal and vertical distances, angles, and taking the information of these factors and preparing a map or a plan for any suitable scale. State its objects of surveying. Objectives of surveying. To determine the relative position of any objects or points of the earth. To determine the distance and angle between different objects. To prepare a map or a plan to represent an area on a horizontal plan. To develop methods through the knowledge of modern science and the technology and use them in the field. To solve measurement problems in an optimal way. What are the uses of surveying? Surveying has a wide range of applications, primarily involving the measurement and mapping of land and features on the Earth's surface. These applications are crucial for various fields, including construction, engineering, land management, and even scientific research. It helps determine land boundaries, create topographic maps, guide construction projects, and establish legal property lines. Topographic surveying. Engineering surveying. Cadastral surveying. Condominium surveying. Encroachment surveying. Distinguish between geodetic surveying and plane surveying. The main difference between geodetic and plane surveying lies in how they treat the Earth's curvature. Plane surveying assumes the Earth is flat, ignoring its curvature, while geodetic surveying accounts for the Earth's curvature, treating it as a spheroid. This distinction affects the scale and accuracy of the survey. Explain the terms topographic surveying and cadastral surveying. Topographic surveying. Topographic surveying capture detailed information about the land's physical features and natural characteristics. These surveys provide elevation data, contours, and the location of significant features such as buildings, roads, rivers, and vegetation. Topographic surveys are crucial for engineering and design purposes. Cadastral surveying. Cadastral surveying is a specialized type of land survey focused on the establishment, re-establishment, and delineation of property boundaries, often for the purpose of defining land ownership and facilitating land management and transactions. What are the fundamental principles of surveying? The two fundamental principles of surveying can be described as follows. Working from whole to part. Locating a point by at least two measurements. These principles help to minimize errors and ensure the accuracy of the survey. Discuss the classifications of surveying based on I. Instruments used, 2. Objective of survey, and 3. Methods employed. Surveying can be classified based on the instruments used, the objective of the survey, and the methods employed. Classification by instruments. Surveys can be categorized as chain, compass, plane table, theodolite, tachyometric, and photogrammetric surveys. Classifications by objective. Surveys can be categorized as land, geological, archaeological, mine, hydrological, military, marine, and astronomical surveys. Classifications by methods employed. Surveys can be categorized as triangulation or traversing method surveys. Distinguish between plans and maps. Survey plans and maps both represent spatial information but differ in scope and detail. Survey plans are detailed drawings of a specific property or area, often including precise measurements and locations of physical features like buildings, fences, and property lines. Maps are generalized representations of a larger area, focusing on key topographic features and relationships between them. Explain the scale of map. Map scale indicates the relationship between distances on a map and corresponding distances on the ground. It's typically expressed as a ratio, like 1 to 10,000, meaning one unit on the map represents 10,000 of the same units on the ground. Larger scale maps, for example, 1 to 1,000, show more detail of a smaller area, while smaller scale maps, for example, 1 to 100,000, depict larger areas with less detail. Important web links of surveying and mapping organizations in the world. Survey Department of Sri Lanka. Survey of India. The U.S. Geological Survey. Geographical Survey Institute Japan. Ordnance Survey, Great Britain's National Mapping Service. All website addresses are shown in the slide for easy access. This is end of presentation. I think it is very useful for answering some of the important questions related to surveying and mapping. At the same time, it helps to enhance your knowledge of various important activities in surveying and mapping. Thank you very much for your attention.